You say that process doesn't destroy freedom, it creates freedom. Can
Mhm.
you explain to me what you mean by that?
Yeah, what I mean by that, well, it's funny. When we had sent the finished manuscript to the publisher for the last time, and they were typesetting and all that, I did my first big workshop for an entrepreneurial audience exclusively on the subject of process. And
Mm.
afterwards, Gino called me and asked how things went. And I said, really, really well. I was very pleasantly surprised by the reaction from the audience and felt accessible and connected. And he goes, so let me get this straight, Paton. You spoke for 75 minutes on the subject of process alone to a room full of early stage entrepreneurs, and they liked it.
Right.
So that's where that comes from, Gene, is that the perception in the minds of most entrepreneurs is you're either an entrepreneur or you're process oriented. And as we illustrate very clearly in the book, that's just
It's not
not
true.
the case.
Yeah.
Entrepreneurs succeed because they're sort of naturally and genetically encoded as process driven. It just comes so automatically to them. They associate other people being process driven with 500-page SOP manuals and rigid compliance cultures where nobody's allowed to think for themselves. And that's just not true. There's an entrepreneurial approach to strengthening your process component that we teach in the book. So that's what it's all about.
Yeah, it's funny too because if you ask anybody that's running a business, starting up a business, or I have 10 employees, and my business has been around for about 20 years now. We all get the importance of process, but I don't really know if a lot of us have our arms around if it, if we're just saying that, like we truly don't understand the benefits of having a good, multiple good processes in a business. And I mean, tell me a little bit about, because you sell this. This is like you live this. What are the benefits of living, running a business that's based on really good regular processes
Well,
internally?
let's start with this freedom thing.
Yeah.
Let's stay on that thread.
Okay.
So the first and most important thing is you grow, and 10 is where it starts for a lot of people to fall apart at the seams. As you grow to 10 or 20 or 30 people, one of the people we interviewed for the book, a company running on EOS, my good friend Ali Nasser, he and his integrator were talking to Lisa and I, and he said, when we started this business, if you wanted me to draw the process for almost everything on the whiteboard, it would be somebody who's a new employee gets an opportunity and they come see me.
Right.
And then I tell them what to do and they go do that thing and they come back and see me. And then they go and do that other thing and they come back and see me. And he said, when you document and simplify your core processes, you eliminate the come see Ali from the
Right.
process. And so that's, benefit number one is you're teaching people how to do the work you would do if you could clone yourself the way you would do it. And so
Right.
it frees you up to not get sucked into day-to-day stuff every day.